Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today I'm got a pretty cool video I'm going to be making for you guys today. Um, Basically it's going to be my Bitconnect reinvestment strategy. I've kind of had this idea for quite a while, like a few weeks or even like a month or two. Um, I wanted to share it with you guys. It is pretty much the plan that I've kind of been doing, and it's the one that I'm going to kind of be going with from here on out. And hopefully I can give you guys some information that is going to be helpful to you guys. I think that there's quite a few people who get into BitConnect, but they don't really have a game plan, because with BitConnect there isn't really a with most business models there's like a plan, right? There's a game plan where you kind of have something. You have like, BitConnect is like a tool, right? It's a tool, but if you don't use it properly, then it's not going to do you very good, right? Just like with anything, if you got, let's say, you have like a bobcat, right? You have a brand new bobcat, and you've never used one before, right? Well, it's probably not going to do you very good, right? If you don't know how to use it, or if you don't have a game plan for it, right? So that's what my goal here is with this video, is to try and help set up anybody newer to BitConnect with a game plan, um, and hopefully, it can help you kind of have a direction with BitConnect, and kind of have a game plan and a direction, and kind of not just throw on some stuff at the wall and see what happens and see what works, right? Um, so this game plan I pretty much came up with myself. Um, I did come up with it quite a while ago, and I've pretty much been doing exactly what this game plan is going to show you guys. So, um, just for starters, if you know nothing about BitConnect, real quickly, it's a platform where you can deposit Bitcoin, and you can get paid daily interest payments off doing a loan. I'm not going to go into how you do all that. I have other videos for that, but this is mainly going to be a video, like I said, covering a few things that I wanted to share with you guys about BitConnect and my strategy moving forward. Um, so, okay, here's something funny here. So the other day, I recorded a video. I did a big giant loan last night, and my microphone was see, now I'm checking it. See, my microphone was not it was muted. My microphone was muted. I did like a 15-minute video. I did a big huge reinvestment loan, and I scrapped the video because my mic wasn't on. So as you can see here, I'm up to 31,300 in loans. I did do a, let's see if we can find it here. There's a lot of action going on today. Um, all day long, I was buying Bitconnect tokens every time it dipped today. But where is this? Oh yeah, right here. So yeah, August 12th, I did a $5,180 loan, and that put me up to 31,300. So just a quick update on that. So pretty excited about that. So now I'm gonna kind of get into my game plan, um, and see what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comments. What you think about this game plan. I think it's a very good one. It's the one that I've pretty much been going with in my mind, but today I actually put it down on paper, and I'm actually going to be sharing with you guys. So without further ado, here's the game plan. Okay, it's a two-phase game plan, super easy to do. Um, Basically, let's say, okay, phase one, right? You sign up on BitConnect, and you use my link. No, I'm just kidding. You sign up on BitConnect, and you start out with $1,010 loan, right? The reason why you want to start with $1,010 loan is because you get the bonus 1.1%. Now, if you don't have that kind of money to put into BitConnect, then you can do it with 100 or 200 or however much. The only reason why I'm going with 1,010 is because it's a it's an easy number to work with, and also you get the kind of the bonus percent. So that's just what we're going to go with, right? So basically, on your first month, right? We're going to walk all the way through this here real quickly. On your first month, you start with $1,010. So you'd be earning about $10 a day because Bitconnect on average, you make, I'll show you guys real quick here, you make 0.9% on average, right? So last 6 months, okay, average interest rate is 0.91. Now, since we're doing that 1,010, we get the bonus 0.1%, right? So that would put you up to 1%, which has been the average interest rate over the last 6 months. So that's a pretty safe assessment to say 1%, right? If you're getting that bonus 0.1% every day. I mean, look at these, look at the interest payments here, 1.8, 1.7, 1.5, 9. So, I mean, that's awesome, right? So right here, okay. Now this is what I call, this is a pretty somewhat safer type investment strategy, reinvestment strategy, right? Um, and I think it's important to consider your game plan with BitConnect because if you don't use BitConnect correctly, then it might not end up working that good for you, right? So, and I don't want that to happen. So basically, what we're going to do here is we're doing our first month. We start with 1,010. You'd be earning on average of $10 per day because that's 1% of 1,010. So the first month you earn $300 in interest, right? We're going off of a 30-day calendar month. So you earn $300, right? And we're in phase one, and this is the reinvestment phase, right? This is the more kind of like the starter aggressive type reinvestment. Okay, oops, sorry, I spelled that wrong. But anyways, so in the beginning you want to be a little bit more aggressive just so that you can get your snowball rolling, right? Because it's going to be real difficult if you start on phase two from the get-go. It's going to take a really long time for it to get going. It's going to take twice as long, and you don't time is very valuable, and you need to make sure that you're making the most out of your time. So that is why I started with phase one with aggressive type investment, which you can see I have done. Because you can see here, I started on Bitconnect in around April, mid-April. So I'm pretty much at the 4 month point, right? This is my fourth month. As you can see here, I have 31,000 in loans, okay? And I pretty much reinvested everything up into this point. And I can show you that, I put one Bitcoin in here, and then I earned 23,000 on the referral program. So you can see here that 23,000 earned, 31,000 invested, right? So you can see here I've clearly reinvested pretty much everything and then some, right? Even some of my own money. So super aggressive in the starter, right? The starting zone, you want to be aggressive. You want to be coming out of the gate fast, strong, building up your investment. And then later on in the second phase is when you really start cashing in and all of it becomes worth it. But if you start real slow getting out of the gate, then it's going to be real tough to outperform Bitcoin, right? The gains on Bitcoin. Um, because like if someone were to do zero reinvestments, then Bitcoin could probably outperform Bitconnect, right? Um, if you're not doing any reinvestments whatsoever. It's a very good chance that could happen. I'm not saying it will. Bitcoin could go down. If you got in at the top with Bitconnect, did a loan, and then Bitcoin went down, then then you could outperform Bitcoin, obviously. But with the way Bitcoin's been performing, with SegWit activated, right now, if you're not using a type of somewhat aggressive reinvestment type style, you might as well just keep the Bitcoin, right? If you're not going to do reinvestments on BitConnect, I think it'd almost be better just to hold the Bitcoin. Okay, so we'll get that clear right away. But that's obviously not the strategy I'm talking about. I'm not talking about not reinvesting. This is the reinvestment strategy. This is what I'm recommending. Um, and this is not professional financial advice, right? As it says on the bottom of the screen there. So take everything with a grain of salt, but here we go. So first month, right, we start at 1,010. We have $300 we earned in interest, and we reinvest that $300 in our first month. So our second month, we're up to $1,300, and we're earning about $13 a day. So that's pretty good, right? So in the first month, we pretty much got a 30% increase in our total investment, and we went from earning $13 a day, or $10 a day, to $13 a day. Um, so the second month, right, if you multiply 13 by 30, that would be $390. So if you go ahead and reinvest that $390, you'd be up to $16.90, and you'd be earning about $16.90 a day. So in your third month, you have 507 reinvested. So if you multiply 1690 by the 30 days, we'll go ahead and double check our numbers here. 16.9 multiplied by 30, that's 507. Okay, so you have your 1690 by the end. By the end of the third month, you reinvest that 507, and then you're on phase two, right? So, quick 90 days, you're pumping up your account, beefing up your investments, and phase two is the cashing out, and you're also continuing to grow your account also, but you're doing it in a different way. So now you're at phase two, right? Start reinvesting only 50% for the rest of the time that you're on Bitconnect, right? So after 3 months, your active investment will be $2,197. That's your $16.90 plus the 507. You're at $2,197, and you're earning about $21.19 a day, or $635 a month. And this is on pretty much the start of month 4, right? So on the 4th month, you invest. Now we're in a 50% reinvestment rate. Okay, you reinvest, you're earning $635 a month, you reinvest $317, and you cash out $317. So now you have some profits that you've cashed out. Now technically, since you did do 1,010, you're still kind of in the hole, right? Being, as long as you get your $1,010 back, at the end of the term, then you're in the profit already, right? But we're going to say, since technically you haven't got that 1,010 yet, we're going to say you're still in the hole, but you have cashed out 317, right? Okay, so 4th month, you have 317 reinvested, and you cashed out 317. Okay, now in the 5th month, since you reinvested that 317, and you add that to the 2197, now you're up to 2515, and you're earning about $25.15 a day, or $754 a month, right? So if you divide this 754 divided by 2, you reinvest 377, and you cash out another 377. So last month you cashed out 317. This month you cashed out 377. So the amount you're cashing out is going up. So your total cash out is $694. Okay. Now we just do it one more time here. We're on the 6th month now, and you're at 2,892 because you have your 377, which you reinvested, which gets added on to this 2515. That's 2892. So that's your active investment. On your 6th month, you're earning about $28.92 a day, or $867 a month. You reinvest $433, and you cash out $433. So your total cash out would be $1,127 by the end of the 6th month. Now this is based on getting that 1%, which on average could be a little bit higher, it could be a little bit lower, right? We don't know, but on average, this is the numbers that we can project. So by the end of the 6 months, you have your $1,127. You're in the profit now, and you have an active you have your active loan. Since you reinvested the 433, at the end of the 6th month, you have $3,325 in investments. and you can just continue doing that for as long as you can, right? And you already got your $1,001 back. You have $127 profit, and you're earning over $433 a month, which is going to grow. And you can just you can keep going as time goes on, and every month, your income's going to keep rising. Like, you went from, cashing out 317, then you cashed out 377, then you cashed out 433. So as you can see here, the amount you're cashing out is growing every day. You don't have any risk anymore because you've already earned back your $1,000, and your active investments are continuing to grow, and the amount you're cashing out is continuing to grow. And this is only within 6 months, right? So you'll have a pretty good passive income, which is going to be growing constantly for as long as Bitconnect survives, right? So I think this is a very good program. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Like I said, I did instead of 3 months, I did about 4 months of 100% reinvesting, and now I'm at the point now where I'm going to start phase two, where every day I'm going to reinvest um, my interest 50% of it, right? So, and also the first phase, I was also reinvesting any referral money because that's just kind of icing on the cake, right? It's just extra money, and that's why I had no problem reinvesting it. Um, but now in phase two, since I have a pretty beefy, investment here, and I have a strategy and a game plan, I don't need to put the referral money back into my active investment. Now I'll actually get to get some of that referral money, which I haven't got any of it yet, right? And also, I'll be getting my daily payouts, and I'll be reinvesting half and cashing the other half out for as long as I'm in BitConnect, right? So it's like, it's just a perfect way to do BitConnect, right? Now, like I said, if you just do a $100 loan and you never reinvest anything and you just cash out all the time, by the end of 299 days, you're gonna be in profit, right? But you could have maybe had more if you held onto the Bitcoin, right? So keep that in mind. Um, so another thing that I want to talk about was it was funny. A friend of mine he called me the other day and he was asking me, "Hey, check out this link I was gonna send you," and he was trying to recruit me to an MLM, right? And I already knew about that MLM, and I know that this is how most MLMs work. Okay, you have your sign up fee, right? Your sign up fee is usually a few $100s in an MLM. This is what he was trying to sign me up for, which I told him there's no way, right? Um, they want you to pay a few $100s up front, and you don't get that money back, right? You don't get the initial money back, and then they have a monthly fee that you have to pay on top of that. So you have to pay a few hundred up front and a monthly fee, and then you have to go and spam harass your friends, right? You have to bother your friends. Like, he was kind of bugging me. He called me like you know, 2, 3 days in a row, kind of blowing up my phone, texting me, "Hey, have you checked out the link yet? Have you watched the video? Have you done this? Have you done that?" And I kind of already knew what was going on, but then when I dug into it a little bit, I figured out what he was doing, and you know, it's it doesn't work. That kind of the MLM strategy where you try and recruit people and trying to be a salesman and all that. That stuff is like from the past, right? It doesn't work. 95% of people who do MLMs, they quit. They don't make any money, and they're solely based on recruiting people. Um, and luckily, BitConnect is nothing like that. BitConnect is an affiliate program, right? There's a difference between like an affiliate program and multi-level marketing, because in multi-level marketing, you can't even earn profits unless you recruit at least like 30 people, right? Where here on BitConnect, right, there's no sign up fee, right? You don't have to pay to sign up. You do your active loan investment, but you get that money back, right? So that's the huge thing. You get your money back. There's no monthly fees after that. You got your first loan started. You don't have to put any more money into it ever again. And you can continue to grow your monthly income. You don't have to harass your friends. You don't have to go selling, calling grandma and telling her to buy your vitamins, or, trying to sell her a vacation trip or something like that to your aunt, right? Or you don't have to spam people on Facebook, or it's just affiliate programs are way different than multi-level marketing, right? Because in multi-level marketing, they want you to go to all the meetings, they want you meeting with all the people, they want you learning about their products and how to sell them. And it's like you don't have to do any of that stuff with Bitconnect or with Genesis Mining. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Um, and I just laid out, you know, a super easy way to make a good income, and you're not reliant on recruiting anyone. You're not reliant on selling anything. It's just pretty much getting started and, following your game plan that you have. Because if you don't have a game plan, it's really tough to succeed, right? So that's why I'm trying to help lay this out. I'm not saying this is what you have to do, but I'm saying that if I were you, this is what I would be doing, because this is what I'm doing. Okay, so that's kind of the comparison between an MLM and an affiliate. Because an affiliate, you just earn a commission. That's it. You don't have to worry, whatever. And so yeah, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Um, oh, and then another thing is, now somebody on my team was asking me, "Hey, can I use your videos?" Um, and I asked him for what. He didn't say what he was going to use my videos for. Then I looked at his profile, and I seen he's just been uploading other people's videos to try and earn referrals. Now that's okay. I don't care if you guys do that. If you want to use my videos and re-upload them, you can, but it's not an effective way of building a team, right? Because if you think about it, let's say somebody watches your video, right? Somebody watches your video and you re-uploaded. Let's say you re-uploaded my video, right? And he watches your video, and then you re-upload a second video of mine. Then he watches the second video, and he's like, okay, well, this seems like a good program. And they sign up, whatever. But all of a sudden, you upload somebody else's video, and then they're like, or here's something even funnier. That person thinks that's you, right? They think that's you, and maybe they sign up, maybe they don't. If anybody watches it, um, and maybe they do a loan, maybe they invest, maybe they don't, right? But then that person's watching your videos thinking, you're me. And then what happens when he sees a real video by me and sees my real channel? Then he's gonna go back and look at you and realize, you're not me, and he's gonna go, so this person was pretty much kind of lying to me, right? You know, I don't know if I can trust this person, and since this is the only person I know who deals with this program, I don't know if I can really trust this program either, right? Because as somebody who's trying to earn referrals on Bitconnect or introduce people to Bitconnect, if you're not straight up front with people, um, they're gonna wonder, what else are you trying to hide? What else are you, not telling them, right? Um, so it's not an effective way to earn referrals by re-uploading other people's videos, and it's also not a good way to build a YouTube channel, because um, how many people do you know on YouTube that have earned 500, let's say 500 subscribers or more, just by re-uploading other people's videos? Nobody. There's nobody who's earned 500 real subscribers by re-uploading other people's videos. So if you really want to earn referrals, um, you really need to step up and make a video. If that's what you're trying to do, um, you need to make your own videos, and it's going to be really slow in the beginning. You're not going to probably not going to earn that much in the beginning, but at least you're making your way. You're actually earning real subscribers, and you have real engagement, and they're actually dealing with a real person, right? And then maybe, as things go, if you keep building on your channel, then you can, you know, that's how you can really earn, right? I mean, you need to build up your own channel, you need to make your own content, and you need to have leadership skills. Okay, um, getting someone to click on your link is not being a leader, right? You need to help them. You need to provide support. You need to answer questions. You need to provide information and informational material or whatever. You need to have somewhat of a leadership role, because being somebody's sponsor on Bitconnect or any program, um, it's your job to help that person. And if you can't even make a 5-minute video based, just talking about what you're into, then are you really the person that should be leading multiple people in a program? I mean, you have to think about those type of things, right? So, and one thing I learned, I've spent years working with multi-level marketing companies. I didn't make any money with them, but I did learn some good things, right? There were smart people. There were a few people who did earn a lot, but most people didn't. Um, but one thing I did learn is that um, finance follows leadership, right? So if you're providing leadership, then finance can follow you, right? But if you're not providing any finance, then you're not really gonna. If you're not providing any leadership, you're not gonna really earn any finance, right? It's not gonna follow you. Nobody's gonna follow you. That's what a leader is being out front and helping people. Um, so that's just a quick thought. If you wanna if you wanna re-upload my videos to YouTube and do whatever, go ahead. I don't care, but um, it's not going to do you any good. I mean, yeah, maybe you'll trick a couple people who don't know any better, but eventually they'll figure out what's going on, and they're not going to trust you after that anymore. And once you lose your trust with somebody, it's not very good, and then you kind of wrecking the trust with the program itself too. So if you're trying to earn referrals through YouTube, make your own videos. A great example I can show you guys. Um, a great example is Bernard. Okay. Now, if you check out Bernard, he started his YouTube channel. Let's look at so uploads. He started not very long ago. Okay. Let's take a look here. So he started 1 month ago. He started 1 month ago making real videos, his own videos. Okay. He wasn't. He's not an expert. You don't have to be a blockchain expert knowing everything, right? But if you take a look here, started 1 month ago, right? His first video, 42 views, right? 42 views, 52 views, 74 views, right? If I go most popular, let's see what his most popular video is. 100 plus views on multiple videos in his first month, right? And um, if I look on, he's on my team here. If I look on referral, okay, um, you can see here that, where is he? He's one of my, he's in the top 5, right? He's got 3 referrals already, and he's doing it the real way, right? He's building a subscriber base, um, which is great. He has a potential to earn YouTube revenue once he gets 10,000 views and becomes a partner. Okay, so that's another benefit. He's not going to get flagged by anybody, because there are people out there who look for people who are re-uploading people's videos, like cryptotherapy. He's watching. Cryptotherapy's watching, and he's hitting that report button. He told me about it, right? So, you can flag anybody who re-uploads videos. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to flag anyone, but some people think that you're ripping people off and you're just trying to, use other people's content to try and profit off of it without doing any work. So there's a good chance that you'll get flagged. There's a good chance that your YouTube channel can be shut down, and pretty much ruins your chances of, building a channel, earning revenue, and if another program comes along that's really good, and you have a subscriber base, you can share it with people, right? But as you can see here, um, another thing that he's doing is he's not only talking about one thing, right? He's not just doing Bitconnect video, Bitconnect video, Bitconnect video, right? It's not a way to grow a channel. You can see he's doing videos about Bitcoin. He's talking about Steam It. He's doing a Bitcoin and barbecue, right? He's traveling around. He's doing videos about the Grand Canyon, talking about Bitcoin crashes, then throwing in a few BitConnect and Genesis videos along the way. So, he's pulling in new people to subscribe to his channel on different topics related to crypto, and then he introduces them to his programs he's on. And that is the most efficient way to do um, marketing and earn referrals. So in 1 month, he's already earned almost, if you round this 56 up to 100, he's already almost got a real 100 subscribers, real viewers. Um, so yeah, good job to Bernard and anyone else who's making videos, really putting in the work. And that's what it is. If you want to earn referrals, that's work. It's a job, not a job, but I mean it's not going to happen by doing nothing, right? You're not going to get 300 subscribers by re-uploading other people's videos. It's just not going to happen. So just wanted to cover that a little bit. Finance follows leadership. Okay, so if you want to earn referrals, you need to be out there. You need to be paving your own way, and share with people your experiences and your point of view. Because obviously you're not going to think exactly the same way I think, and you're going to want to share that with people. And maybe you have some good things to to give to people. Maybe you don't think what you have to say is that important, but if you just be yourself, and you can get really good results, and you'd be surprised on what can happen. Okay, because that's what happened to me, right? So that's pretty much it. Other thing I wanted to touch on was Genesis mining. I just want to thank anyone who's been using my code recently. Um, I have been getting the payouts, as Genesis has been saying. They said they switched to a 2-day schedule every other day, and I have consistently been getting my payouts every other day. And so I just want to thank anyone who's been using my Genesis code. There's a few people who did some big upgrades with my code over the last few days, and I just want to say thanks to those people. I am going to start doing buying more hash power now that Genesis is paying regularly every other day now, and so I am going to be doing some more upgrades on Genesis, and I will be using some people's codes who've used mine recently. So thanks to anyone who's used my Genesis code, and thanks for anyone who's on my team on Bitconnect. Let me know if you have any questions or anything about Bitconnect or whatever you're trying to do, earning referrals, marketing, um, you know, whatever you're trying to do. But basically, if you follow this strategy here, I mean, it's a pretty low risk strategy. Um, and within 6 months, you're pretty much going to be in profit, which is great, and it's going to be growing. So that's it for this video. I hope I was able to provide you guys with some good content and be somewhat helpful. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.